All right, collective, we're going to get into a reading. So you are going to notice there's already a card that come out. I could not read this card to save my life. I read it like 4 times and kept saying something different than the card. So maybe someone here is having a hard time gathering their thoughts and what they want to say. I've kept how I felt for you a secret because this has been too complicated for me to explain. I regret walking away from you. If only I knew then what I know now. Okay, so someone here walked away from you because they felt like this relationship was too complicated. They felt like they didn't know. Remember, I just said I couldn't get the words out for this card. I said it like 4 times, and each time I would say it, I'm like, that's not what the fuck I'm trying to say. So this could be someone who has a hard time saying what they mean and meaning what they say. This is someone who walked away from you and then quickly realized that they didn't want to let you go. That they actually want you really badly. And that they would love one more chance with you. And they know that this would be their last chance. But without you around, they feel really depleted. They miss your nurturing. They miss your compassion. This person could watch you or keep tabs on you. If you spend a summer with this person remembers that summer. Or any activity you guys could have done together, this person remembers that. This person could be trying to figure out what you have had progress in your life while they were stuck to their old ways or old situations. So this is someone who for a while was stuck in their old ways, their old patterns. They didn't feel enough, so that kept them stuck. And once they kind of took those glasses off and went, wait, I'm not stuck, I'm choosing to be stuck, they started recognizing that that meant that you more than likely had progress in your life since then. There's no way you stayed stuck, collective. That's what they're thinking. So since then, they've been trying to keep tabs on you and gather information around what you've been up to. Now, this could have started around June, July, or August of this year when this person started having a lot of inner shifts and recognizing that they wanted a new pattern and that they really couldn't let you go. Yeah, they've really been struggling emotionally, spiritually, mentally. They want you to know that you didn't imagine how they felt for you. Some of you could have felt that you imagined it though. Some of you could have said, well, maybe I read into it. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was gaslighting myself and thinking this was more special than what it was. But that wasn't the case. This person had karma that they had to go through. And until they went through that karma, until they learned that lesson, it was blocking movement forward. So they could have had to learn a valuable lesson, which again could have been them resisting, being scared of the new, clinging to old ways, clinging to old situations. Well, I want that, but I want this too. It's kind of like, imagine that you only have enough money for one car. And the one car you have is a 2002 Honda Accord. We love those. But you're still paying on it. But you want a new car. But you don't make enough for both. Okay, well, that's this person. They didn't have enough for you. But they were also clinging to their old ways. I don't want to get rid of this old Honda. I love this Honda. She's a ride or die. She got 300,000 miles on it. But I want a new car. That was this person. But then they had an internal shift and they recognized, wait, I don't want to let you go. I don't want this to be over. Actually, now that I look back, I realized that when I met you, my life was empty and you brought some sense of purpose. You brought some sense of life. You brought some sense of love and happiness and joy. And oh my God, like that's what I'm getting. So I am seeing that this person's going to end up reaching out to you around October, November, and they're going to tell you that they want to set a new intention. Give me more around what they want. What are they going to want here? Also, if you guys want to check out my cards, you can find them down below on my Etsy shop. I am using those in this reading. So all of this is going to be taking place in divine timing. This is someone you've not talked to in months, maybe even years. So in divine timing, they're going to come in. They're going to open up some sort of communication. They're either going to send a phone call. They're either going to send a text. They're going to call you, or they're going to reach out on social media. And they're going to say, hey, it's been a while since we talked. How have you been? What they're not going to tell you, though, is that they've been slowly working themselves down from their ability to be strong and not reach out. The longer that this goes on, not talking, not figuring this out, them keeping what they're feeling, they're thinking a secret, the more it makes them feel wounded. The more it makes them feel like they went to war. So what this reminds me of is if you've ever watched crime shows, so like Snapped, First 48, if someone has a secret, it tends to weigh on them. Whether it's a good secret or a bad secret, it doesn't matter, it'll weigh on you. So if you know, let's say you know someone did something. Let's say you know that your partner stole something. Well, every time you hear a noise outside, you're going to think it's the cops. Every single time you go to walk out the door, you're going to think, oh my God, is that a cop coming up? Because you're going to be paranoid. Because the secret is going to outweigh the peace and contentment you once had. It's going to eat you alive. That's this person, but with how they feel for you. The truth is eating them alive. The truth is that they want you so badly. Is that they regret walking away from you or allowing you to walk away from them because now they don't want to let you go, and they're struggling with the fact that they feel more deeply for you than they ever have. And now they're ready to start a new pattern. But they also know that you might protect yourself from them. They also know that you're going to protect what you've built, what you've worked for, what you've achieved, what you've learned, what you've healed. You're going to protect all of that from them. You're going to be protective, and they know that. And I think that's one of the things here is because this person remembers you as this very compassionate person, someone who was protective, someone who wanted to take care of them, and they wanted to take care of you. They really feel like you loved them. If you asked them and they were being honest, they would say, I know you love me. I can tell the way that you act that you love me. But I also know that you're going to protect yourself now because loving me isn't always easy. Loving me doesn't always look like you getting it back. So they do know that you're going to protect yourself from them, and that you might even block your heart off because you're going to see them coming back as testing a boundary, testing whether or not you know better. I don't want to have to heal from you again, is what I just heard. What do they want when they come in? This is someone who's like, listen, I want to get to a place of peace. I want to move this forward. I want to leave any confusion or illusion behind. Any things that I've not spoken, any truth I was scared to reveal, any new beginning I would not go towards, I want to do that now. Why now? Why now? Because it's time for them to make a decision. And your intuition could be telling you that this person's going to come in towards you. What do they want? They want more. Wanting more with you. Knowing that they need to take action. This could be someone where you're either a secret pleasure, there's some sort of disapproval. This could have been an affair that started out. Okay, you're in no contact with someone who could have kept you a secret. This could have been an affair where this person's having an epiphany around this relationship. Because I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of affairs start, and once things really get sticky and there's ultimatums, people are like, oh, well, I don't really care. I mean, I care about you, but I don't care enough about you to let go of all of this. If this is an affair, which I don't like to read for affairs, I'm going to be honest with you, but if this is someone who's recognizing that you brought some sort of love to their life that they didn't have. Even though they were already married, they didn't get that love, that compassion, that softness from their partner. So this could have been someone who was married to someone who was abusive. Maybe this was the kind of relationship where it was more of like a business contract than an actual I love them, they love me, we fell out of love type of thing. It was like, no, we've just been together for 5 years and this is what we do. We stay in the marriage, we go out, we get what we want, then we come back and we just tolerate one another because we signed that contract forever ago and I'll be damned if we breaking it. Some of you, that could have been how this started off. Or somebody or something did not approve of this relationship. Or you could have been their secret pleasure. So what do I mean by that? This could be someone who is like that bachelor or bachelorette, the girl who never has a boyfriend, but she actually does. She just doesn't want nobody to know. Or this could be the guy who's been single for years and years and years, but he hasn't been single. You've been in his bed, but nobody knows. You're his secret little thing. You're the thing that comes over late at night and leaves in the morning. Everybody thinks he's single, but he ain't single, but he is single. That's what I'm saying here. Same if it's a woman. This could be the kind of woman where everyone thinks that she is single. She's always been single. But you might be her secret pleasure. You might be the thing that when she goes missing for a few hours, she's with you. She's having fun with you. She just doesn't want people to know she's off the market. But once this kind of starts subsiding, so maybe you guys are going to get out of a place where it's like, okay, we should call this quits. Or maybe you guys aren't going to see each other as much as you usually do. Maybe you guys are going to decide, okay, I no longer want this. You no longer want this. Let's cut off this affair. Let's cut off this secret type of relationship. It's like as soon as something like that happens, someone's going to have an epiphany that they actually do have feelings here and that there's love here. Love is grown and that they kept it a secret because they felt that it was too complicated. How can I look at you and say, I'm in love with you? I know I've been in your bed for the past year and a half. There's a reason I haven't left. It's because I'm in love with you. It's too complicated to explain, but I am. That's what I'm saying here. What do you need to know? You need to know that this person sees you as something that they always feel called to and something that they hoped and they wished for. You need to know that your intuition's telling you, your intuition's telling you that you're going to get a message of truth. You're going to get a message of truth. The truth is, that's what I'm hearing. Someone's going to tell you a truth. And I think you're going to be shocked. The truth is I left so-and-so. The truth is I haven't been happy. The truth is I don't want to let this go. And I've wanted it to be more than what it is. But I didn't want to lose you. So I've continued to deal with this relationship at the minimal that it is. Because I'm terrified of losing you and never speaking to you again. And now I'm starting to recognize the reason I feel that way is because I'm in love with you. That's the problem here. That's what I'm seeing. What's going to end up happening? What's going to end up happening here? There's going to be success and victory. In divine timing, there's going to be success and victory. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is going to tell you. Yeah, so they're telling me that it's not your place to take action, okay? So they're telling me that this person will end up coming in and speaking some sort of truth with a new beginning in mind. They're going to come in, they're going to speak their heart, they're going to speak emotion. They're telling me that you don't need to have the strength and the courage to evolve this because it's their place to evolve it. So here coming up, someone's going to decide what they want here. And I think they're going to come in and tell you that they have felt that their life has been very empty. So when I think of that, I just think of like the kind of relationships. I've had friends or people that I've dated where they brought so much happiness in my life that once it was over, it felt gray. You know, maybe every time I was talking to them, I would be laughing all the time. And then when they would come over, we would go do stuff. And it was just all this joy, this happiness, this fun. But then when maybe it's over, because let's say we didn't want each other anymore. Let's say one of us took ourselves out of it. One of us was unavailable. One of us had other people. There was a sense of grayness. It's like the sun ain't sunning no more. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Sometimes that could be the epiphany as, wow, I didn't realize how empty life was, or how maybe I didn't smile as much as I did before I met them, until I met them. And that could really make you go, wait, so what purpose do they have in my life then? If this person can make me laugh all the time, is it because I want that in my life? Is it because I deserve it? Is it because I was wanting to invite that and I manifested it, but I didn't know how to keep it until I seen that it was gone? That's what I'm saying here. So you've got someone that's about to come in and tell you that they think about you all the time, or that they thought about you all the time, and that they've been keeping a very close eye on you as they've been resisting. But then they're going to tell you that they had an inner shift, and that inner shift showed them that it was time for them to start a new pattern, and that they were resisting new ways because they were scared. But that they shouldn't be scared of what you're offering. Because you're offering compassion, you're offering sincere feelings, you're offering love, you're offering protection. But that could also make them really overwhelmed and emotional. Because this relationship is very nurturing. For some of you, they could owe you an apology, but they could be waiting for the right time to tell you that maybe they took the easy way out, maybe they were careless. Maybe, just maybe, they wondered how far this would go when it come to, again, secret pleasure. So I think about, okay, maybe someone started messing with you or dating you and thought, okay, this is only going to last 2 months. It might be 2 years. Maybe they're tired of being a secret pleasure, but maybe neither one of you has really took it to the next stage. They could tell you, you know, I wondered how far this would go. I didn't know I would get in this deep, but here I am. I'm in love with someone who won't commit to me. I'm in love with someone who I have sincere feelings for. For some of you, this person could say, I'm in love with someone where I was careless and I took the easy way out, and I owe you an apology. I tried to keep you as the third party in an affair. I tried to keep you a secret. I tried to keep you to the side because people didn't agree. I tried to minimize our relationship because people had opinions, and that wasn't fair to you. And I think your body language could have even said, I know what the fuck's going on. I know what's happening. I'm over this. You've got to stop. You're making me uncomfortable. That's what I'm getting. This person was very inconsistent, and your body language could have told you. Your body language. This person was very inconsistent, and your body language could have told them, you're inconsistent and I don't fuck with it. I don't vibe with it. You need to figure it out. You need to figure out what you're hoping for, what you're wishing for, what you're going after. You need to figure out what your dreams are made of. But what you might not know is that they feel that there's something here that they can't deny. Something pure, something childlike, something innocent. Have you ever been in a relationship with someone and it feels innocent? It feels pure. It feels different. That's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting here. So you have to decide whether or not you want this person back into your life. They're coming, ready or not, whether you're ready or not. Here they come. Leaving it here. Have a blessed day.